Hey guys, Tony Mello Properties team. Hope you're all doing well. Gonna take a quick video, maybe not so quick, of this building that we own, and we're potentially going to be doing some renovations to. It's currently with Mechanics Cooperative Bank, and so far the discussion back and forth has been positive. So it looks like we may end up doing, at least at some point, at some level, some work to this building. So we're creating the video more or less for our own edification, try to see if we can remember enough of what it is that we're doing, so we can kind of review the video afterwards and send it to contractors and whatnot, bank to kind of describe what it is that we're chasing to do here. Basically at the top of the list, we're going to be doing some de-leading. Matt, the property manager, has already gotten his certification, or will be getting it soon in the mail. So he knows all about that. We've had meetings with the inspector that previously inspected the building, so we're well on board with some of the things that we need to do with that. In addition to the lead, and directly tied to, is replacing the windows. Now, a good majority of these windows, at least from the second floor down, are the old counterbalance type windows. So part of the de-leading effort will be to remove those windows, replace them with newer windows. One of the things that Matt, the property manager, had mentioned yesterday, that in some of these cases, and I'm going to take a window count, it may be better to remove the windows altogether, frame them in, and vinyl side over the top, because some of the windows are just redundant and don't need to be really replaced, just kind of removed and blocked off. So case in point, that window right up there, it's an older arch type window that we blocked off from the inside a long time ago, and from the exterior it does absolutely nothing. So there's one that we will be filling in and framing, insulating, and vinyl siding right over the top of it. There's some other ones on here that we have to discuss and try to figure out what it is that we want to do. For example, some of these windows in here, that's a bedroom, and I think that those two are a living room, so maybe get rid of one over there, or that one that's so close up to that edge, maybe we block that one off, so that it helps with the vinyl siding. And honestly, we don't need that window there. So today I'm gonna take a window count of everything, and then maybe take another window count of the ones that we think we can eliminate altogether off the side of this building. So in addition to the de-leading and the windows, again directly tied to each other, we're thinking about doing the heating systems. So there's one central heating system right now for the entire building. We may potentially do what's called a mini split, basically the system's on the outside of the house, it runs up the side of the house, pokes in at the location of where the heat, and in this case the AC, will be going in. I think they're also called ductless type systems, because there is no ducts. It just pokes right into the wall, right where you need it. So there's so pretty much what, like I said, the third floor, all the windows have been done already. That one, and there's a sister one on the other side of the building. There's so much light going into that living room that we may not need to do that at all. So if it's cheaper to rip it out, frame it, and then vinyl side over the top of it, that may be the way we go with that. So this is the front of the building. Like I said, we're going to vinyl side. So what we may potentially do is, and so far the discussions seem real positive, we may end up reconfiguring some of this, because right now the city of Taunton considers these two units as 2 bedrooms. So that being one big bedroom and that being a smaller bedroom, but there's so many windows and everything else in that bedroom that it's not a traditionally accepted or thought of bedroom. So we're going to take that door, we're going to remove it, that window, we're going to take that, and whatever we do down here, we're doing the same thing upstairs. Door, window, remove it, block it completely. That side of that room is going to be a closet. That window, we're going to remove that, make that into a door, so the big master bedroom will have direct access to the porch, kind of like an ensuite. On this side of the building, again, up and down, get rid of these 2 windows and replace that window and that window. with the new windows. Vinyl side, everything, trim, everything, gutters on everything. These windows here, we're thinking of removing altogether. That might be where the headboard of the bed might go up against. Because we're going with ductless, many split type systems or something similar to that. Depends on, you know, what the contractors recommend and how things actually turn out. We've got radiators all over the place in there. All those radiators will go away, which will actually give more space to the building. So as far as these windows here, like there's the sister window that I was talking about. There's really no need for that. I got a big bay window over there. There's a bunch of other windows all over the place. We got plenty of light so that we can eliminate some of these windows. These four are similar in shape. Those four are similar in shape. Storm windows with the older windows on the inside. We want to replace them all. My initial thought was find the smallest window and frame everything else to the smallest window and just get all the same windows, just so that we don't have to worry about certain sizes over here, certain sizes over there. I'm not sure how this is all going to work out, but right now, you know, we'll see how it goes. So those are new windows, those are new windows, old, semi-new. There's no reason for that. That can go away completely. That's a bedroom. That's a kitchen. I'm thinking here, that's a bedroom. And I don't think we have any windows on this side of the building. You can see that these two buildings kind of touch each other. So this side of the house, there's no windows up there. So it'll be straight vinyl siding. Again, we're going to have to step into this carefully. We're going to have to measure windows, decide on what size windows, what windows are going to go where, all that stuff. So that is, in a nutshell, the project. So what did I say? I said de-leading, new windows, vinyl siding, the heating systems. We're going to reconfigure some of these bedrooms so that they are more of a traditional type bedroom, at least in units 1 and 3. We'll be doing that work, coordinating with the residents so that we can do the work. That'll be a part of the whole thing. And then if there's money left with the whole project, we may end up upgrading some of the kitchens and the bathrooms. And as far as the bathrooms, they're all pretty good except for the clawfoot tubs that are in there. So what we'll do is rip out the clawfoot tubs, erect a wall, creating a little cubby hole where we can put a bath, shower type stall in place, replacing all the clawfoot tubs, at least the 4 of them. 3rd floor is all set with more modern shower tub stall type thing, so that we don't have to worry about people putting water all over the place. It'll be a little bit more self-contained. Kitchen, same kind of thing. I think unit number 3. This one up here, 2nd floor front. That one's got a better kitchen in it, so we may not need to touch that kitchen, but then the rest of them, the other 4 kitchens, will need to be done. 3rd floor is a little bit bigger than the rest, so that might be a little bit more. The rest are basically apartment style kitchens. So that is the building. That's the idea of what it is that we're doing. There's a lot to discuss as far as what it is we're doing, how we're going to do it, and then to try to coordinate the details of doing it. But we're starting to put together some drawings. We're starting to lay out, plan, count windows, the details of you know, what we can't do. I'm not sure if we'll keep that. Maybe we'll get rid of that window, make that smaller because that thing's gigantic. There's just no need for a window that size. And then go from there. So I had one person suggest that maybe we want to get rid of the sheathing, the clapboard, shingles, not clapboard, shingles on this building, and then put the vinyl siding on top of that. Makes it easier, more uniform where the windows are. Not sure at all. So we'll either go on top of it, whatever the building department is going to allow, agree with. Same thing with contractors, what they allow and agree with. That's what we'll end up doing. So the idea is to make it an excellent building. Between the vinyl siding, the windows, the de-leading, it'll be an entirely different building by the time we're done with it, if and when this all goes through. So, all right, in a nutshell, that's what it is. Like I said, I want to use this video more or less for us and potentially to send it out to contractors so that we can kind of get an idea of what they think they can do, what we should do with the building. Alrighty, thank you, Tony Mello Properties team. Hope you're all well.